Abacus Auction Sale 240, video file for lot number 318, Australian postcards, starting with the ones illustrated in the catalogue. The Ivanhoe Family Hotel, Blackheath, New South Wales, used in 1905. Lovely card. The Lawn Perth Racecourse, and Farm Cove, Sydney. And we also have, no, that's not the one. That's the one that was illustrated, Eastern Breakwater, Townsville. So three very nice undivided backs to start with. Martin Place, Sydney. George Street, Sydney. Departure Mail Steamer Circular Quay. Edward J. Cook, Coral Grotto, Jenolan Caves. Undivided back. Sydney heads from Fairlight. Hotel Mansion, Bayswater Road, Sydney. The Austral Series, Harndorf, South Australia. Government House in North Adelaide. Adelaide from a balloon with the compliments of Viceroy tea. So that's the Oval. Looks like a racecourse more than an oval. Government Gardens, Perth, Austral Stores. Crystal Terrace, Mammoth Cave, WA. That's a Caves board of WA card. Perth from Mount Eliza. Victoria Quay, Fremantle. Royal Mint, Perth. Rapids above Serpentine Falls, another Austral Stores card, as is this one in Government Gardens. And Serpentine Falls. This is Western Mail, the track after the winter rains. East Perth. Adelaide balloon shots again, that's Riven Torrens. This is Gardens and Hospital. There's a British card overprinted for James Munro. And B. Seppleton Sons Limited, Seppeltsfield in the Barossa. Suburban Garden, Adelaide. Granite Island, Port Victor, otherwise known as Victor Harbour. Viaducts near Adelaide. Botanical Gardens, Adelaide. Narracourt Caves, entrance to third chamber. Mount Lofty, Torrens Lake. Botanical Gardens. Feeding the Swans, Adelaide. Houses of Parliament, Brisbane. Victoria Bridge, Brisbane. Diddums from Brisbane. Mays Silos, Atherton, North Queensland. George Street, Sydney. Hawkesbury River. The Wharves at Manly, Sydney Harbour. Darling Harbour. Sydney Harbour. Surf Beach, Manly. George Street, Sydney. Some very fine cards here. Rushcutters Bay, Mossman's Bay. These are all very fine, unused. The Bandstand, Sydney Domain. Most unusual to see a caption inserted in a place like that. Far more usual that it would be down here, even if you couldn't read it. Mossman's Bay, Sydney Harbour. Government House from Sydney there again. Funny position. Balmoral Beach. Fairlight Beach. GPO. So this GGS, which is G. Giovanardi, Sydney. There's about a dozen of them. They're good cards. Jenolan Caves, the Grand Column. Is that by Kerry? This is Kerry, Suspension Bridge, North Sydney. South Head and the Gap. St Mary's Cathedral. Grand Arch, Westside, Jenolan. What year is that? That is 1909, I think. I think so. So a very early car. Surf Bathing Manly, Crystal Palace, Jenolan. Nellie's Grotto, Jenolan. That's a fault there. Lavender Bay, Town Hall, Sydney Harbour. Well, that's definitely a jolly. Sydney The Gap, Caves Hotel, Jenolan, and the Orphan Rock at Katoomba. Nice lot.